You're right, people. Chaos here with another installment for you Black Templar players out there and other people that want to have a look at using certain strategies for your army. And I've been requested by a couple YouTubers to do a 1000k point list. So here it is, right in front. I'll show you in a moment why I've chose this list. Hang on in there. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, so we're back, and as you can see, I've got a little army in front. Hopefully you can see it all very well. I've explained in other videos why some of them are black, and then I've got this pewter style. But anyway, I digress. So, in this army list is a 1000 point army list, and it's a battalion. So I've actually got 2 HQs, as you can see there, by my fingers. And I've got 3 troop choices to give me an extra 3 command points on top of the 3 command points you have for having a battle forged army. So I got 6 straight off the bat. So that is brilliant for using your Abhor the Witch, rerolls, just in general. A lot of the stratagems you can have for Space Marines in general are really quite useful. One of my favourite ones is the Orpex scan. But anyway, I digress. I'll go over that in the next video. But, okay, let's start off with the HQ choices. So, I've got my Emperor's Champion here. Nice and simple, named character. He will do quite a bit of damage to monsters and characters. He is going to be your charge in against the enemy HQ unit and put them to the sword, as you can see there. The second and not so much final choice, come on, Black Templars, it's got to be a Chaplain. Okay, you can swap this out for a Captain if you wish to have the reroll of 1s to hit in melee and shooting, but I do like the idea of having the Chaplains to reroll all failed hits in combat. Okay, so he has got a plasma pistol to cause a bit of damage, but also I've given him the relic of the Crusader's Helm, which increases aura ability by 3 inches. So instead of a 6-inch bubble of litanies of hate and so on and so forth, it's 9-inch. Really quite useful, okay? Because this will pair very well with what I'm doing with the troop choices, the Crusader Squads here. Now they're both the exact same, alright? I've got a Sword Brethren and a special weapon in each one. And then the other 3 guys, alright, are Chainsword bolt pistols. Now the Sword Brethren, they both have a power axe. Now I do apologise this being black with black miniatures behind because it's quite difficult to see, but as you can see, power sword, bolt pistol, nice win-win-win. And the special weapon is a flamer, because I like the mentality of, if you did not get the charge off, let's just say, or you know, you're just out of range for getting the charge, if someone tries to charge into you, you've got automatic overwatch with that flamer and the pistols. I do apologise, that is the boiler playing up at the moment, but I've got that mirrored on both sides, because obviously Black Templars have the reroll to charge ability. You do have that option, and I prefer it. Don't get me wrong, I do like having melter guns, so if you want to adjust the list, by all means you can, because there are options of adjusting. But as you can see here in the bottom right, we got our final troop choice, which are scouts. They're all sniper scouts. The sergeant's in there. He has got a standard pistol as his secondary weapon, basically. These guys are going to be harassing units, okay? So you can have these to do pot shots at enemy characters or anyone that is basically given a buff. Alright, now the Razorbacks in the background, they are standard Razorbacks. They both got a Storm Bolter, pardon me, they both got a Storm Bolter and they got twin link heavy bolters. For the points, I would have preferred getting twin link assault cannons, but you'd have to lose something off these other units, and I didn't want to. But yeah, they'll be useful because you could put one Crusader Squad in each one, and you can, if you wish to, you can put an Emperor's Champion in one and the Chaplain in another one. You have that option to charge up through the middle. Now we have got a tactical Terminator squad. You got your sergeant here with his power sword. The three of them are power fists with storm bolters. The fourth one is power fist with assault cannon. Very useful. A lot of firepower. You can kind of gather where this army's going. It's going for a lot of shots, but also can pack a punch when you charge in and do some damage. I'm trying to split it kind of 50-50 so it's nicely balanced, but you still got the hard hitting melee. And finally, for some air superiority per se, if you can get a chance, Storm Talon, twin link las cannon with twin link assault cannon. So we can use this one to go and shoot enemy vehicles, hard hitting units, stuff like that, because you've got the twin link las cannon. Don't get me wrong, I would have preferred to have a bit more heavy support in this, but for 1000 points I think this is very nicely balanced, because the game plan is, okay, to have it nice and simple. Pardon me. I wanted to get Alpha Strike with this one, and what I mean is as quickly deploy it on the field as possible, so you're more likely to get first turn, because you need to hit hard with this army and hit it hard very, very, very quick. Okay, so you've got the two Razorbacks inside the mid area. You have the Terminator squad in orbit. You have obviously your Storm Talon to say one side, and you have your scouts on the opposite side, because then your opponent has to kind of split his army up a bit. But then you see their weak flank on, say, the first turn, and you drop the Terminators slap bang in there. So it could be up here, and you are putting the pressure on from turn one straight away, because you drop 9.5 inches away with these Terminators. They're getting 4 shots each from their storm bolters. You've got 4 of them. 4, 8, 12, 20 shots? No, 4, 8, 12, 16 shots, sorry, from the storm bolters, 6 from the assault cannon, straight off the bat. That's going to be a lot of hurt straight from there. A lot of hurt then from, obviously, the Storm Talon. Plenty of shots, obviously, from the Razorback. You can then disembark and do a lot of pain on the second turn, however you wish to play it. But then you harass the enemy with the snipers. Okay? Don't have the snipers close, because you don't want to give them the option to be charged. Okay? But you don't want them too far away that the enemy's kind of going, oh, I'll just deal with the shots. Have them into kind of the edge of your deployment, so they have a chance to get charged, but too far away that they're actually, you know what I mean, you're using the scouts to obviously draw a bit of the firepower away, so then your main army can do a bit of damage. Obviously you can be more competitive army list than this, you can tailor it a bit more, but I wanted an army list that'd be quite easy to actually get as well, to actually get the models. I didn't want some stupidly over the top one that you need to get multiple lots of sentry squads and all this. It's not a difficult one. You've obviously got a tactical squad that you can build. You've got 2 Razorbacks. You've got Storm Talon, Chaplain, Emperor's Champion, a box of Scouts, and a box of Terminators. So for the value, it is a very nice 1000 point list. But I'll leave you there. If you got any input on this, or you disagree with something, you would have swapped it out for something else, let me know. And before I forget, I did put a hunter killer missile on one of these Razorbacks to make it 1000 points on the dot. I'll put the army list in the description down below as well. But as I said, you want to discuss this army list, discuss it down below. You know, anything you would have improved, deployment, anything like that, I'll obviously be very interested to read, and I think many other people will be. And as I stated, this was requested from 1 or 2 of you YouTubers out there. So by all means, you want me to go over something? Say it down below. So, I shall leave you there. If you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more content, subscribe. I have got a Patreon account now, so if you want to support the channel that way, by all means. But I shall love you and leave you. You all take care of yourself. Chaos out.